What's happening, everybody? It's Larry, and we live back in this bitch. Started off as a podcast. Now I got my own YouTube channel. You already know next up, ESPN. So fuck with your boy. Hit that subscribe, hit that like, do whatever you gotta do. Share. Get me out there. You already know I'm trying to make it happen. Started off podcasting, doing my thing. Now I'm trying to switch it up, talk about NBA, sports talk, basketball, everything hot is going on in the league right now. That's what Larry Live finna get to you about. Everything in my head, y'all gonna know about debates, stats, facts, hot takes, all that. Back to this though. Now we finna get on this first episode. Thank y'all for rocking with your boy. Like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, do what you gotta do, share. No funny shit. Let's go back to this. On the first Take Larry Live episode, you already know how it go. Oh, before I start, shout out to that Florida water. You already know, shout out to that Florida water. I will have a link, you know what I mean, down there where the links go at. I'm new at YouTube, don't know all the words. I'm going to keep it $1.50, you feel me? But shout out to that Florida water, shout out to everybody. You already know how we rocking. But yeah, back to the money, you feel me? We starting this thing off right, baby. Who won the ship? LA. That's what we finna talk about, baby. Who finna beat the Lakers? Who beating LeBron? Y'all shitting on my boy all these years. So we gonna start it off right. We gonna talk about it. So let's talk about it. Who beat him? Exactly, nigga. Nobody. But more professional term, more professional case. I'm gonna give y'all some teams I think that people think might come back and do something. Starting off with Denver, the Nuggets, who had them in the playoffs. And I know y'all thinking, Denver? What's Denver going to do? I know, man, it's a little shaky. Denver ain't really popping, you know what I mean, as far as beating LeBron-wise. But regular season-wise, just being a good team-wise, Denver's a good team. Denver's a popping team. Denver doesn't have... Alright, Jokic is a star, but they don't have that caliber player that you know going to give you about 30 a game. Jokic he can give you 30, but you're not going to rely on him to do that. They're hoping that that's what they get from Jamal Murray. He had stints of that last season, late in the season as well, but he's just not that MVP guy just yet. But Denver have a lot of talent, and they have a lot of reasons, a lot of means that can give them a good push deep in this Western Conference. But I don't think it's enough to beat LA. I think you need someone big, bold, thick enough to rock LeBron. And then you need someone skilled to rock down low with AD. Not saying Joker's not skilled. He's probably one of the most skillful big men in the league. But you need a little more slim. You need help down there in that paint. Because as I recall, y'all just lost Jerry and Grant. But I'm not finna get into all that. We're going to slow it down a little bit. I'm sorry, Denver. Because I fuck with y'all. But who else we got? Clippers? We got the Clippers. Any LAC fans in the house? Now let me tell you what's wrong with the Clippers. We talking about who finna be LA, right? Okay. Let me tell you my problem with the Clippers. My problem with the Clippers is you did all this hype to get at my boy LeBron. I'm not a LeBron fan, but shout out to my boy LeBron. You did all this hype to get at my boy LeBron. And y'all folded. Twice. What you mean twice, Rose? What you talking about, Larry? I'm talking about the playoffs, bubble, Orlando action, whatever you want to call it. Coughing that up against Denver, team I was just talking about. Blowing the 3-2 lead, Kawhi, Paul George. Shout out to Doc Rivers, Doc. I fuck with y'all, though. Y'all my niggas. But all I'm saying is y'all folded twice. What's the second time, Larry? The second time is not doing shit in this offseason, even though it's early. And y'all still got time. And y'all can still do some shit. I ain't seen shit yet. What we gonna do? All we got was Ibaka. I'm not a Clippers fan, but all we got was Ibaka. That's it. You lost Montrezl Harrell. You know who I'm talking about, Trez. Hot nigga. 18-6. 18-7. You hear me? And he's doing his thing over there in the Lakers now. How do you combat that? When Kawhi and PG first got there, y'all put y'all faith in who? Shamet and Patrick Beverly as y'all guard stars? Shamet's gone. Y'all had Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Y'all sent him away to OKC. Now you got your faith in who? Pat and Lou? Nah. You needed that point guard. You needed that point guard desperately. And to tighten that bench up desperately. And you think Kawhi and PG is going to do it? And Ibaka against the Lakers? Anyways, to the next people, to the next, what they call them, victims. You feel me? To the next victim. Who gonna beat LA? Milwaukee? The Bucks? Giannis? Mr. Lose 4 games in a row to the Heat? Come on, we ain't forget. MVP. We ain't forget. You couldn't win a game against Miami. But LeBron, them boys 4-2. I have no hate with Giannis. I respect him. But Milwaukee just doesn't have it. Does Drew Holiday change things up? I don't know. He is a bit more consistent of a player that everybody claims to be screaming about. But let's be real, y'all. That's not going to help them boys win. Beat LeBron at least. If they couldn't do it last year, they couldn't do it the year before that. You need to hone in on something. You need to make some bigger changes. Something got to give. Y'all can't be coughing up no. Y'all can't be the. This is my thing with Milwaukee. Not every year, but the past 2-3 seasons, the past 2 seasons ish, since Giannis became MVP, y'all been number 1 in the league with record wise, offensive rating, defensive rating, rebounds, blocks, field goal percentage, points per game, opponents points per game allowed, turnover rates. Like, y'all led that. Y'all are the prime example of regular season don't mean shit. And that always happens. Thank you, Milwaukee. You gonna get, you know what? And I don't even blame y'all. Because y'all went up against the Heat and everybody, the Heat, woo. But I apply the Heat for that great coaching from Spoelstra and that great systematic defense to hold that paint numbers very low and couldn't get Giannis what he wanted. And that's that paint work. Everybody know what's going on and how you got to stop it. But it's only certain coaches and certain personnel that can stop it. So I apply Miami. And we're not going to throw dirt in Miami. We're going to rock out with them boys. But y'all Bucks and y'all Buck fans, y'all deerheads, I'm not rocking with y'all right now. I'm not. But we're going to keep the page flipping. We're going to keep this book turning. You feel me? I could go on for days, but I won't. And I'm not trying to be on Lakers, you know what I mean, bandwagon. And if I sound like it, well, so be it. But I'm not. It's just facts. Because them playoffs last year, bubble, even if you don't want to count it, they looked kind of skeptical. They looked kind of fishy. Like I said, Giannis blew 4-0. Got swept. Houston Rockets. 4-1 against the Lakers. Portland. I don't even think they won a game. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be thinking of y'all. Let me pull out some facts. Portland didn't. They only coughed up a game. And I remember that. Because y'all, after Portland won, y'all really thought they was going to do something to the King. And I love Melo. That's my boy. That's my homie. How you think I'm here now? That's the boy. He said, hey, Larry, go and do your thing. We going to rock with you. Do your thing. Now I'm here. But it's cool, though. I don't mean to go way off here with it. All I'm saying is you got to be better. Playoff-wise, especially postseason-wise, if you want to make a break at the King. Don't ever fault LeBron shaking this in the regular season because postseason where it's at. Postseason where it matters. LA versus Portland, 4-1. Lakers beat them 4 games till they 1 game. LA versus Denver, 4 games till they 1 games. LA versus Miami, 4 games till they 1 game. Or 2 games, right? 4 games till they 1 game. LeBron don't fuck off. LeBron doesn't fuck off. And I'm sorry, LeBron versus Houston, 4 games till they 1 game. LeBron doesn't fuck off. And no one else in the playoffs have beaten teams' asses like that. So I'm gonna get back. So who, Larry? Who gonna beat these boys? Who gonna do it? Well, you know, man. You know, man. It's Brooklyn in the house. What? It's Okay. Yeah. The Nets, baby. I just had to let that sink in a little bit. You know, it's hot here. Had to let that sink in. The Nets, baby. Do I really think the Nets can beat LeBron and AD and all them boys? Because they look good on paper. They look hella good on paper. But being good on paper don't win you basketball games. That's for daggone sure. They don't win you basketball games. They got Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jared Allen, DeAndre Jordan. Already, Joe Harris, three-point king, three-point splash and dasher. You hear me? That's there already. And don't forget that this next team was the same next team that made the playoffs with D'Lo. D'Lo took this team. I can't say took because they still going. But D'Lo was the captain on this ship when they made it to the playoffs and still won them a couple of games. Don't believe they made it past the first round, but they snuck them a game or two in that first round. There's nothing wrong with that right before he got shipped off. There's nothing wrong with that. Year after, who they get? Kyrie. We don't want that nigga. We was cool with D'Lo. But it's life. And what they do, they still make the playoffs. Still. And Kyrie half-assing it. I'm going to play some games. I ain't going to play the next. It's cool. Them niggas said it's cool. Now what? They got KD, Kyrie. They stamped. They already stamped. The Nets got enough, deep enough, to come at the Lakers. To come at the Lakers. They already know they can go small ball, big ball. They lost JaVale McGee. They lost Dwight Howard. I'm liking Kevin Durant at that 5, if need be. I'm liking Kevin Durant on AD, if need be. I'm liking them matchups. I'm liking Karis LeVert on Kyrie, if need be. I like that. And don't leave me now. Don't leave me now. Check this out. They got Jeff Green. They got Taurean Prince. They got Bruce Brown. They got a new head coach in Steve Nash. They hired Mike D'Antoni. Like I said when I first said what I finna say. They look so good on paper, baby. I'm so sorry. But paper don't mean nothing except on 2K. So all I'm saying is to say, if the Nets are as good on the court as they is on paper, LeBron, you better watch out. You better watch out because they got a 5 and they got a bench. And that's all you need. And they got superstars. They got superstars that just went ham tonight in the preseason. And I don't give a fuck about the preseason. But them niggas did that shit. They not fucking off. Kyrie got something to prove. Kevin Durant got something to prove. And they not fucking off. They finna run through that silly ass East and meet your ass in the finals. Now, this is how you know they not on the court ready and they just paper ready. They could be fine come regular season. But if they get toe up in the playoffs, you might as well kiss their future goodbye. You feel me? Yeah, after a season, I'm making a bold statement like that. Larry Lyle make bold statements, goddammit. This ain't nothing sweet. First season, playoff don't go good, blow that shit up. Blow it up. Because it's not KD, it's not Kyrie, it's not like you think. It is, but it's not like you think. It's a system. And we gotta get us a system. That's all I'm gonna say right there. That's all I'm gonna leave it at that. So finally, on who do I think could beat LA? I have to go the Nets. Only team in the NBA that's gonna give LeBron some struggle, some ooh-wah, some goddamn, some ooh, I hope these niggas don't make it. Yeah. And LeBron can act like he wants some competition, but let me tell you what LeBron wants. A three-peat. That's what LeBron wants. And goddamn it, the name of this first episode might as well be Lakers Show. Because that's what I'm rolling with, goddamn it. You might as well just say it. LeBron wants a three-peat. It's not what. Look, I'm about to tear this beanie out. He wants a three-peat. Did you guys forget how y'all treated that man back when Curry and KD was whipping his ass? Y'all forgot what the fuck y'all was saying about that man? All the dirt y'all threw on him? Then he left, went to the Lakers, didn't make the playoffs? Y'all called him old? Y'all called LeBron old? Out of shape? Not out of shape. Mr. Step? Mr. LeBron? The King? Not the King, dog. And y'all been shitting on him since the babyface assassin, the quote-unquote, throned him. What do you want to say? I guess you can say the first year KD came back around. We can't say it the first time he beat him. Y'all can, but I won't dare say that out of my mouth. When LeBron had Matthew Dellavedova sticking Curry punk ass. I fuck with you though, Curry. What's happening? Had Tristan Thompson looking like a motherfucking superstar. So much. And now he got him a new contract with Boston. Now that was because he had a decent season last season with the Cavaliers. He deserves that. He's no Adrian Bands, no Enes Kanter, but he deserves that. But anyways, LeBron mad as hell. You think that little baby ass championship he just won mean anything to him? Cause he know how y'all rock. He know how y'all rock and roll. Y'all throw dirt on names. So y'all already ready to put an asterisk by this one. You know what you can't put an asterisk by? 3P baby. 3P baby. 3P baby. Nah, you can't. So that's what I think my boy's going for overall. I think he has a chip on his shoulder, and this ring that he just won wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough. Not to really shut you haters up. So after this is what LeBron wants. So he can act like he want to see some competition in that motherfucking finals if he want to. But at the end of the day, he don't want no smoke with KD. He don't want no smoke with KD. He don't. And if KD want a ring, he don't want no smoke with LeBron. That's pure boy play. A link. Pure point. How y'all doing? Now, one team that injuries kind of slowed up my their season, but I definitely had them as right there with the Nets that could have upset the Lakers, and that was Golden State. Golden State. But that Klay Thompson injury was huge, and I don't know what Golden State's going to do. I don't know if they're still trying to pick up some more pieces. I don't know if they're still trying to rebuild, suck it on up, shoot for another draft pick. All I know is that Klay Thompson injury put him in a setback. Because inside Larry Livehead, in my own opinion, I think this is what they going through. Do we A, try and stick it out with Curry this season? Try and push for something strong? Try and keep on grabbing these pieces, knowing we might just come up short against LeBron? Or do we take a chill pill like we did last season? Hope for the best. Not really try too hard and try and get us a nice draft pick and set us up clean for the next season. Do we scratch off this season or do we still try to make it? Do we put all our marbles on Curry? And honestly, I don't know what Golden State's going to do. All I do know is I had Golden State chomping it up and mildly upsetting the Lakers. Why? I like the rookie. Don't know much about him, but I like him. I like Curry and Klay to come back and splash the hell out of the whole league. That's what I like to happen. Now it's going to be Curry by himself, but Klay was going to be right there with him. I like Draymond to come back and show his ass because he's on some, now I'm back, bitches, what's up type shit. after he had to fake it. I mean, after he had an injury last season. It's your life, buddy. I ain't judging. I like to go to State to do that. Because they still got one kid. What's his name? Wiggins? Still got Wiggins. This is tough. But as all great organizations do, they bounce back. And Golden State fans, don't worry. Your Warriors are smart. One of the smartest organization is, motherfucker. So y'all gonna bounce back, believe my words. And that's why I made this shit. Because I be saying a whole bunch of shit, motherfuckers don't be believing me. But you gonna pull this back up, and you can see everything I'm saying. Hey, well, I appreciate y'all fucking with me on my first episode of that Lid Live TV, you feel me? Florida Water, go shop. You already know how it is. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Do whatever you gotta do. Spread me all around the world, baby. I'm trying to feed my kids, baby. Love.